I'm in the middle of cleaning, but I noticed the babies are getting fed. So I'm taking a brief pause to watch. I see we're both involved again. Not sure I'm going to be able to see much with their current configuration. There he is, he's feeding. It's just the worst angle I've got of it yet. Where are you going? You're not going to go in their nest, are you? Where are you going? Cloud's on me. Storm, you're making this a little difficult. Don't go towards my hand. Yeah, just focus on the hand in front of you, not the hand holding the camera. Yeah, nibble, nibble. That baby's not facing you, sweetheart. We haven't even done baby check today. I was just getting some of the crap out of here. Wish I could turn the nest, but I think that would disturb them. Letting me get really close with the camera. They seem to have gotten very used to it. Can I just do that? Can we see anything? Sorry if the framing's terrible, I can't see what I'm doing. They're much more vigorous today. I can just sort of see the outline of whenever I can see the screen a little bit, like this. You sort of see the outline of the head over near. Oh, my hand is so jittery. They're being very tolerant of my whole hand and phone being in their nest box. I guess they've learned if the phone is out, I'm not trying to steal their babies. A lot of people. Storm keeps trying to feed from Newt for brief periods. So, getting your signals crossed here. I have no idea what's going on back there. I'm literally so close to Newt. His flight feathers are touching my hand. Do not go towards the nest box. I swear to God, Cloud. Storm, you gotta stop trying to feed from your husband. I just get a glimpse of where the parents are going under the baby's head. No. No. Do not go towards the box. Cloud is being a bad boy. Do not go in there. Do not go in there. No. Alright, I gotta pull back a little bit because Cloud's being naughty. Storm's got an eye on me. Don't do it. Alright. Oh, second baby wants food, Storm. You can hop in on that. I think she's too busy looking at Cloud. Who's level with her nest box. Do not. Storm, there's a whole other baby who would like to be fed. Are you gonna make Newt do all the feeding? Storm. Storm, you are not the baby. I don't think she's fed one of those babies once in the time I've been watching. She just keeps trying to feed from Newt. Storm, that's not how this works. Cloud is just wandering around me. Your tail's on my face, buddy. Storm, you need to catch on to what you're supposed to be doing here. I saw you feed them yesterday. I don't know why this is so difficult for you. Okay, Cloud's going towards the nest again, so I'm gonna pull back. Hopefully that'll let Storm do what she needs to do. Can you feed your baby, please? Newt seems to have it in hand, but you seem confused. That's not yours. Is that baby in there? Storm's just like, I get participation points, right? That's not how it works. You gotta feed the baby. Noticing that the poops in here are back to a good color. Whenever I feed them safflower seeds, the fattiness turns their poop green. It's a little concerning at first, but you know, it goes away a couple days after I've given them a big old snack of it. Wish it didn't turn green at all anymore. Wish they'd get used to the occasional fatty treat, but see, you can see those are the greener poops from the safflower seeds, and over there's the regular poop. It's newer. I saw pink in there. Can I just do this? Is this loud? Shockingly, this is loud. Storm is kind of like, what are you doing? She touched my finger. But not an angry touch. Are you pushing her out? And she isn't doing her job, I'll be real. I know a lot of species of birds, their first clutch is kind of a practice clutch, which maybe Storm's problem here. She doesn't really know what's expected of her yet. But Newt obviously has the parental instincts to do it for both of them. She'll sit on the babies. She loves sitting on the babies, but trying to feed from your husband while babies want to be fed, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. You can't do that. I'm just so used to sitting on eggs, I don't need any help. I think baby feeding time might be over, so I might go back to cleaning. Just making things look nicer. I'll film later, just show you the results and Hangout and you know, all that. Pretty hangout time. Yeah, I think we're done for now. It's got a stained lip from feeding the babies. Your beak's dirty. Your beak's dirty. Yeah, alright. Feeding time's over. Still cleaning. I don't even know how long it's been, but babies are making noises, so I wonder if we're gonna have feeding time. It's a lot of hi Taako. Taako's trying to get in my mouth, like she always does. Hi Storm. I want to see those. Taako, please. I want to see those babies. Storm, can I help you? He just pecked at Storm, who was checking out my phone and my pinky. Everybody is very in my space. I'm doing a thorough scrubbing of the walls. Trying to get things nice again. I was watching one of my older videos and I was like, oh man,
Oh, Loft used to look really nice. Go ahead, Storm. Find a perch. On your way. Okay. I don't know how to get out of your way right now because there's so much crap in here. But there's the babies. Day 4. Both looking like we're growing at a good, solid pace. Hi, Newt. You want to go by? He's getting a little bit better about sharing the nest. He's still a little defensive of it with Storm, but he gets off it more often to go do other things. He came and he sat on my shoulder for a second while I was cleaning and left the babies with his wife. Can you figure out how to feed your baby? Because so far you're like not great at it. When the baby puts its beak in your mouth, you're supposed to keep it there. Yeah, like that. Now throw up. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Where Newt is a absolute natural with feeding the kids, Storm seems to need a little practice getting used to hi, Taako. She's trying to get in my mouth again. That's my eye. Storm seems to need a little practice. I swear to God, Taako. Taako! Taako! A little... Can I speak, please? Feeding the kids instead of asking Newt for food, where she gets her wires crossed a little bit, or she just spits out the kid's beak because it feels weird. But now here she is feeding them by herself, so that's good. I'm glad I'm witnessing this because it means that she can do it. She's just not the best at it. Not yet. It's her first clutch. I'm not entirely surprised. Newt has a lot of practice with beaks going into his throat. Storm does not. Look at that baby. So much bigger. The baby is so much bigger. The parents seem to totally be cool with my camera at this point. They seem to understand that this is not a bothering thing. This is just a observation thing. Taako is right next to my phone in the 3B nest box, just nuzzling my hand that's holding the phone. You're gonna get kicked out. Yeah, smart move. Good job. Yeah, what happened? There she goes. You can do it, Newt. Before the baby bars were put up, they just had to jump out of the nest box and fly to the nest themselves instead of just walking. We've added a level of convenience to their lives, I guess. Oh, little feets. It says, please leave. I like the day shift. Newt seems to want to be on the kids most of the day, but I saw when I candled the tippler egg that Storm takes the night shift, so there is some even parenting happening here. It's just they both want to do it. I'm gonna candle the tippler egg again tonight. We'll see if it's still doing all right with that crack in it. I almost wonder if that crack happened as I was taking the egg from the nest to candle it, because Taako did hit it. As I think she did. She was certainly going for my hand. I don't know if I did a good enough job protecting it from her. I don't have any proof that that's what happened, but it was either that or somebody stepped on it too hard, because I don't know what else that shape would have been. The dent in it. I'll show you some progress of the cleaning. I cleaned up, I swept a lot of the crap on the floor, though of course I already managed to fling some more stuff out. Oh, sleepy bird. And I've been working on the walls and the perches. You know, you may have noticed in my previous videos that these were pretty poop covered. I didn't get all of it. You can see some of it there, but I'm just doing my best to make things look a little nicer again. Hi, Taako. Are you a sweetheart? Yeah, there was a lot of grime, especially down there where the poop would get like sprayed from the hose off the rubber mat and onto the wood. So I've just been out here scrubbing for who knows how long. Here are my supplies. there's the bucket of stuff I swept up. As you can see, it's mostly poop that I scraped off the ground with the pan. But if I shake it, you can see there's a lot of corn and a lot of grit. I think the grit's mostly from when the other grit feeder was out and they could just fling it easier, or it was just fuller. They could fling it easier. I'll show you. Yes, see, you can see the parts that are still dirty. I haven't gotten to yet. I'm almost done. I've gotta get up there. I can't see it from here, so I'll stand on my stool next with my cleaning and make it look more like that one. It's supposed to look. As you can see, I haven't gotten to that corner yet, and down there still needs to be scrubbed a little bit. The part that's gonna really take the most doing. Excuse me, Storm. Excuse me, I'm walking. Is this hidden wall, which I assume it's horrible, isn't it? I assume that whoever nests on this perch, well, not nests, but roosts, just shoots their poop right against that wall. You know, I will say that all this scrubbing, you know, we only put up the loft like last summer, so it's been like 9 months. It's really really not that bad in terms of how the walls have gotten. I probably should do this maybe twice a year, but instead of just once a year. But it's surprisingly low amount of stains for the time that it's gone untreated because I didn't have poop off. Miraculous stuff. What I've been doing is I spray this first. Oh boy, this is almost out. Thank God I got 2. I'm gonna have to get more because turns out when you are cleaning the entire loft and it's quite well stained, you need a lot of this stuff. Thank God I bought 2 at once. And I've been scrubbing with this, and then halfway through I decided to get a little bit of water to I'm gonna take that off the ground so no one drinks off it. It's just filthy. It's filthy and it's like soapy and gross. So I can dip my brush in it because it would get like really gross and I'd have to like whack it against the ground, like spray it with the water, which is kind of a waste of the water. This is like my 3rd or 4th bottle of this. I use it to just spray what I've just wiped, so it just runs down, so I don't have to use the hose. That's a decent cobweb. I should get that. Oops. Hi. I wonder if there's dust up there. Nope, nobody lands up there, as far as I know. But, gross. Maybe I had to look at like a big old spider living in there last summer or something, because it doesn't look like well maintained. But definitely could be like a real web, or could have been. Certainly a lot of a lot of webbing up there. Honestly, I'm not too worried about the occasional spider being in here, because it means that they're gonna catch some of the more annoying bugs like mosquitoes. In some places in the world, avian pox / pigeon pox is actually a really big problem. Not so much here. Not enough to risk the vaccine, which is not an inactive vaccine like PMV and paratyphoid / salmonella. The pigeon pox vaccine is active, which means that you have to vaccinate every single bird in your loft at once, because they are going to get a harmless version of it. But what happens is they, once you vaccinate them, they develop a blister, which is the sort of harmless version of it, but does carry pathogens. But as soon as the blister falls off, it creates a cloud of pathogens, which releases into the air, and any bird that has not been inoculated, say young peeps, which are not old enough to be vaccinated, will catch avian pox, but not the harmless kind. They will get what the harmless. It's not. I don't know if it's harmless, but it's not great. It's not lethal. The blister is called dry pox, and the version that the blister releases is called wet pox. And wet pox creates internal lesions or blisters, which if you're not a medically inclined person in terms of being able to look at pictures, I would recommend not looking it up, because the pictures of what it does to birds is quite graphic, and it's very, very bad for them. I think it's mostly lethal, if not always lethal, especially for young birds, which can't fight it off. But yeah, the vaccine is so active that when you are finished with it, the instructions tell you to burn the contents of the vial and the vial itself, because otherwise you are leaving active pathogens available to escape into a population of birds. Birds that are infected in say in cities where they are, there's just no chance of inoculation, or they live in a country where it's way more common, are once they get the dry blister, they are basically inoculated and they are immune to the wet pox version. But it's just that I think the dry pox can probably be pretty hard on a feral bird who's not being well taken care of, not well fed, not in an environment where they can't chill. If you want to know more, there are definitely resources. I learned about this from Daniel Ramsey, of the Ramsey Loft, and an Australian user on Discord, which I would name drop them, but I feel like it's kind of pointless. They know who they are, so I think they're Australian. But they're definitely in a country where avian pox is an actual issue, because they know what it looks like, and they're sort of the person to go to show pictures if you're worried that a lesion on your bird's face is avian pox. Yeah, there's a lot of diseases that birds can carry. I would say many of them are not incredibly scary, especially because you can vaccinate for PMV and for salmonella and slash paratyphoid. You can treat coccidia and worms and lice and thrush and all that, but that's just one to watch out for. I'm gonna stop and go back to cleaning. Alright, so I reached the point where I just can't clean anymore. But I cleaned about 80% of the walls. I also brought myself some food out because it's been like 3 or 4 hours that I've been doing this. I need something. So I don't know how this is gonna film with me trying to eat and film the birds at the same time, but I want to hang out and I gotta eat something. Give them fresh water. I just fed them. I added some red lentils to their food. I think it's good for them to have variety. I'm not sure the tipplers eat them, but I know Newt does. I don't know if you can tell, but I try to clean up the floor as best as possible without doing a full clean. Just scrape some of it off and toss it in a bucket. The walls over here look great. I did all the worst stuff pretty much. Like this stuff over here is really not that bad because they only manage to poop there like once in a blue moon. What I really want to do next is the front of the nest boxes, but I don't want to disturb anybody while they're on Peeps. So well, hi. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna ask you not to land on my watermelon. Oop. That's okay, I guess. Hi. Yeah, I was my watermelon. You don't want this. It's hard for me to eat when you're on my arm. Do I have to cover this up? Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. I'm trying to cover this up without throwing off Taako. Too late. I really don't want unsanitary bird in my food. It's probably just not a good idea to eat out here. Oh, I can't even cover it. Hi, buddy. Hi. Oh, nobody else is gonna want this when I'm done with it. Hi! It's just watermelon. See? This fruit. Not for you. It's not for the bird. I'm just gonna have to get the fork out of there because it's not closing. That's why I brought out a plastic fork. Oh my god, it won't close. Okay. Put it on top of the food so it's not just on the poopy floor. Hi, Newt. How are the babies going? He seems to be becoming a little less obsessed, but you know, he is thinking about it. You can see him looking towards the nest box. I had like every bird except Storm land on me at least once during my cleaning. If not like 3 to 5 times. But everyone did not like my scrubbing action. So there was often a lot of quick leaving. Taako, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? I feel like Newt is getting slightly less aggressive about the nest. I have seen him off it more today. Hi. Just trying to keep things neat. Hi. I think I heard Dad say he found another brick in the yard. We're gonna cover this place in bricks. Ooh, it is chilly. Part of the reason I refilled their water is we took the heater for the water out. A week or so ago. But there was some ice in there. Still, even at like 4, so decided that just redo it. It was drinkable, but it just wasn't ideal for them. Hi, do you want to say hi? Want to say hi? It's very cold out here. It's cold now that I'm not scrubbing. It's cold now that I'm not scrubbing. Yes, this is what Taako wanted earlier when she was in 3B watching me film the tipplers. Not the tipplers, lucerners. God, I only have 4 birds and I'm constantly mixing them up. It's like my brain knows who they are. Do you want to go on my shoulder? My brain knows who they are, but my mouth is not as good at it. What are you looking at? Are you looking at the bird exclusion device swaying in the wind? Hi. Guess we'll do a little head time. Hi, Taako. So, I'll show you the progress that I managed to make with my oh, that's very cute. That's very cute. Just give that. With the cleaning. Obviously, I just didn't get to the nest boxes or this wall, but you know, they're the least dirty, I think, of what I had going. I can't remember if I showed you this wall before, but it was god awful. It was probably the worst one in the loft. It was just covered in poop. Whoever was sitting here just directed it that way often. That's better. It's very hard to get that one clean. I don't know why. Maybe it's just got a little roughness to it. This wall was also pretty bad. Took care of it. The bottom rails I mostly cleaned. Didn't get all the front because it just wasn't that bad. I wanted to focus on the worst stuff, and I basically got all the way to the back where it's not as bad, but you know, there is some stuff down here. But I'll get to it. I was doing it for so long. My baby strength gave out. Oh, look at that round bird. Look at that round bird. Where are you going? What are you doing over there? Sometimes you guys make decisions that confuse me. Are you just gonna see who's coming in? Oh, hi! Yeah. I'm filming, so I'm not gonna point the camera at you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just getting a drink. That's my boyfriend, by the way. Are you happy you got some fresh water? How did you guys manage to get something in it already? I feel like I'm always picking stuff out of here. Can hear you. Oh, it's so small. It's so small. This is a riveting video, I'm sure. There, I got it. Oh, just collect some of this corn while I'm at it. I really hate that they mixed up my order when I ordered last, because my birds just despise corn. I just sweeped in here getting all the corn that was on the ground. And and it's too chunky to fit under the gap under the loft, so I have to manually sweep it. That's why I was out here sweeping earlier. Actually, is because I wanted to get the build up before for the next cleaning, the next thorough hosing. But honestly, I did so much scraping of all the poop buildups that I think I've probably delayed the more thorough loft cleaning by a little bit, because it's actually looking pretty spiffy in here. Basically, I was watching my first 2 videos last night, and I was like, oh my god, the loft looks so nice when it was new. Now we have all this crap. I should switch that out, because there's some poop buildup on it. We have like extra cafeteria trays that we just swap them out when one gets too dirty. Oh, never mind. That one is that's the one I'm gonna switch. I've got 2 available, but that one's filthy. Okay. I think tomorrow I'll try to pick some of this. Hi, Taako. Some of this poop out of here, so we don't get a buildup. Yeah, I'm sorry. Are we too close? We're close, but he's still sleepy. I also like to clean the inside of the box for what they've managed to smear, but you know, Peeps, not gonna disturb. You want your turn? I guarantee he does not want to give it to you. Oh, he's so poofy. We actually haven't done baby check today, because I've been so busy cleaning. But you know, I have seen both of them, you know, busy and moving. So I'm not sure it's totally necessary. I could probably just take a screen cap from the video and when the babies were exposed, and because I think I got the babies exposed, and use that as my marker. Oh, so sleepy. I'm still holding corn in my hand, so I'm gonna toss that real quick. If I could just toss it out the. This is gonna either look gonna be really cool. Well, it's gonna be fine, or it's gonna look really stupid. I got a couple of them out. The other one stuck to my hand. Oh, nope. All right. Well, better than nothing, I guess. I like how you guys have managed to fling grit everywhere already. I don't know how you do that, because that's a really deep grit bowl. That's a poofy bird. It's a little chilly, so everyone's a little orb shaped. Decided to just move this over even further, so you know, there's not even any point in trying to land on this side. Just go there if you want to, or go down there and then there. I think this is a way better setup. I can actually fit closer to the nest boxes now without tripping or bonking into something. That's the problem with cleaning in here, is that I bonk my hip on actually there's a very specific perch, on that perch, like every 5 minutes. Gives me a spectacular bruise. Maybe we should just rearrange this a little bit. Oh, that is so heavy. That's so heavy. I'm so baby strength. Spread it out a little bit. Can you guys tell me why your poop gets so green every time I eat safflowers? Like, they're not new. Alarms me every time. I'm always like, oh no, maybe this time it is sickness. I'm like prepared to deal with that now, but like, oh no. And then their poop goes back to normal. I'm like, oh, all right. If I just give you safflower seeds every day, does your poop stay green or does it go back to normal? Because I don't know which is going to happen. Storm's having thoughts. What are you having thoughts about? What are you having thoughts about? Yeah, we're much more progressed than we used to be. I couldn't get this close to her before after her getting defensive. She would get this like wide-legged stance when I was messing with the nest boxes, which is sort of the stance of a alarmed, somewhat trapped bird. I don't think she was ever truly afraid of me, but she desperately did not want my attention. So we'll do some head time because Taako's still hanging out here. Okay, one last filming bit before I go inside, because I really want to have a decent showing. Are you guys arguing about who gets to be in the nest? Or are you, what is this? There's a lot of little noises happening. Is this bonding or arguing? Oh, I'm trying to... Oh, that's better. If I hold the top of the nest box, I can brace the phone with my fingers way better. Oh god, my fingers are so cold. It was fine when I was doing work, but now that I'm not moving as much, it's a problem. You guys are being so silly. Yeah, I think she wants him out of the nest. Hopefully that egg is okay. We're candling it again tonight, but very carefully because it is dented. Hi, Cloud. It looks okay so far, but hi. Hi, buddy. Oh, Fluffy. Cloud's gonna get on my head, I can just tell. I see you eyeing me. Yeah, there he goes. I'm sorry, Cloud, but I can't do head time. My fingers are too cold. I gotta go inside.